Welcome back to another episode of LTV News. We're excited to be back with another episode, and we can't wait to share all that's happening on and off campus.
And for all the latest updates beyond campus, we have updates about the 76ers arena, a heartwarming story about a pit bull named Snooki, and a sneak peek at spooky season in Philly. All that and more right here on LTV News.
Welcome to LTV News, where we bring you everything from 20th and Olney to Philadelphia and beyond. My name is Mike Adradis, and I'm excited to be back for another episode of LaSalle TV News as your co-host. It's exciting to report all the latest from LaSalle, Philly, and the world. I can't wait to dive into these stories and updates we have lined up for you.
And I'm Nathan Gray. Welcome to LTV News, LaSalle TV's go-to source for all things LaSalle, Philadelphia, and the world. We've got a lot to cover in the next half hour. Let's jump right in.
LaSalle University recently hosted a successful business, technology, communication networking night on September 12th, bringing together students, employers, and alumni from various industries. Sponsored by the Career Center, School of Business, and School of Arts and Sciences, the event aimed to connect students with recruiters offering leadership opportunities, internships, co-ops, and full-time positions. During the event, LaSalle received a $5,000 grant from the Enterprise Mobility Foundation to support future professional development initiatives. Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Cameron Weston said, quote, "We are deeply grateful to the Enterprise Mobility Foundation for their generous grant, which will allow us to continue offering our students valuable opportunities to enhance their career paths," end quote. Known for supporting charitable causes, the Enterprise Mobility Foundation has contributed over $500 million to local nonprofits in the U.S. advancing education, health, and disaster relief efforts across communities.
Wawa President Brian Schaller credits LaSalle University for shaping both his professional and personal life. Growing up watching the Explorers basketball team with his family, Schaller always felt a strong connection to the university. Persuaded by former baseball coach Gene McDonnell, Schaller chose LaSalle over the Air Force Academy after graduating with an accounting degree and earning his CPA. Schaller joined Wawa, where he has served for 22 years. Now, as president, he oversees the company's expansion with plans to grow from 6 to 13 states by 2025. Schaller emphasizes Wawa's value of humility, service, and associate ownership, which mirror LaSalle's mission. As he looks ahead, Schaller says he's excited for both Wawa's growth and LaSalle's revival of its baseball program in 2025 and 2026. Most of all, he's eager to watch his daughter, Katie, continue the family's Explorer legacy as she begins her freshman year this fall.
Reporters Angela Zaro and Tyra McCain recently spent a Friday evening finding adventurers around campus. They found Late Night La Salle, a program featuring fun events and activities to keep students entertained. Let's take a look at the nightlife and community spirit of student life at LaSalle University with Late Night La Salle.
So Late Night La Salle is a group that's working with the Campus Engagement Center. We're kind of the same thing here. And we just work to make fun events for students to come to on Friday and Saturday nights, usually around like 8 o'clock. We'll do food events, we do fun activities like this. We're working with Cadeo, which is like an arts and crafts club here. So we just kind of make events for students to come to as like a safe and fun event for them to do.
Come, everything's free. Like, why would you not come? It's free, it's on the weekends, it's a chill night. We are safe on campus, at the patio or inside. You can literally come, we have food sometimes, we're doing crafts for today. We just watch movies sometimes. Literally, there's anything you could possibly do for free. Just come do it, what? There's no harm.
There's always an event for you to come on campus, to interact, to do something, to eat, to leave with something. I always leave like feeling full, like my heart full, because even though I work here, it's like the best job I've ever had. It's always so much fun. So in my opinion, it's a good time. It's a great time to socialize. It's a great time to find your friends, all that kind of stuff. It is nerve-wracking to come alone, because I know I was scared to come alone to a lot of events, but that's where I met a lot of people. You always meet good people here.
So if you're on campus and you want something to do, but you need some help with it, literally let us know and we will collaborate with you guys and we'll make something that you guys want to do.
You know, we're here for you. This is for you guys. Like, this is for the students. That's what we're for.
LaSalle University celebrated a historic milestone on September 25th with the grand opening of Tom Gola Plaza outside the newly renovated Trumark Financial Center. This tribute to basketball icon Tom Gola attracted over 200 attendees, including students, faculty, alumni, and community supporters. University President Dr. Daniel J. Allen hailed Gola as a giant in collegiate and professional basketball history, highlighting his NCAA championship win in 1954 and record of 2,201 rebounds. The event also included the renaming of the arena driveway to Tom Gola Way. Head coach Fran Dunphy paid homage to Gola's enduring legacy, emphasizing his respect for all. The adjacent John Glazer Arena features modern amenities, including a 360-degree seating bowl, all funded throughout private donations, ensuring no debt or extra fees for students. The plaza and arena stand as symbols of the LaSalle's commitment to honoring its past while forging a bright future in athletics.
LaSalle University kicked off the 2024-2025 school year by welcoming its largest new undergraduate class in 4 years. With over 600 new and transferring students, a remarkable 23% increase from last year. The campus is buzzing with activity thanks to this surge in enrollment and a rising first-year retention rate for the third consecutive year. University President Dr. Daniel J. Allen expressed excitement about the growing community, attributing the increase to LaSalle's outcomes-based education that fosters rewarding careers. The university continues to earn accolades, ranking in the top 55% of national universities and the top 25% for social mobility, according to U.S. News and World Report. Notably, this year's class features a 10% increase in international students and a 100% rise in transfer students. Allen encourages prospective students to explore LaSalle's unique offerings during upcoming open houses on October 6th and October 12th. Reporters Lucas Alvin and Ed Cosgrove spent some time at LaSalle's Multicultural and International Center. They uncovered the university's efforts to create a welcoming environment for international students, discover how the center fosters connection and community, making every student feel right at home with this story.
Multicultural International Center is a place where students from various backgrounds, multicultural backgrounds as well as international, and our domestic students can find a place of welcoming and a space to come together, learn about each other, learn about some of the opportunities as well as the great information that we have in regards to the Philadelphia area.
If people can just come here, like whatever country you're from, if you come here, you can have a quick chit chat with international students too that come from different countries. So it would be nice to have them. Here, I noticed that she has a lot of things relating to my country. Like I saw like the flags, and then I saw some books with photos of countries, and then I was like, oh my God, this is really a place where I can actually feel like I'm in my country in some kind of ways.
It was a little house. It may appear to be so, but it has big welcoming arms as well as snacks and other information that you all would love to learn about.
LaSalle University continues to shine, earning top rankings from publications for its value and student outcomes. Before we move on, we have a short break, but stay tuned to hear about a new national ranking for a Pennsylvania town.
Everyone has a community, a neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use, community members can be your eyes and ears when you're not with your kids and alert you to signs of potential problems.
I've been driving a truck for 40 years now. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. Like the trucks can't stop quickly. It takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to come to a complete stop. So I always do my best to give a lot of cushion. It helps when other drivers realize that and do the same. Please give trucks the space we need so we can all stay safe. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Making just one connection during recovery from mental and substance use disorders can put the strength of family and community behind you. We're all connected, offering encouragement, support, and hope. Join the Voices for Recovery. Strengthen families and communities.
When you look at me, you might see
a person with Parkinson's disease.
But if you look closer,
you'll see
a warrior mom,
an endurance athlete,
someone with a lot of fight.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
And every one of them can turn to the American Parkinson Disease Association.
Look closer.
My spirit
is unshakable.
Visit apdaparkinson.org to learn more and show your support today.
Welcome back. Workers at South Philadelphia's 3 sports stadiums, including Citizens Bank Park, Lincoln Financial Field, and the Wells Fargo Center, are on strike. Last week, their union, Unite Here Local 274, announced their walkout, which began early Monday. The strike involves cooks, servers, bartenders, concession workers, and more. With demands for wage increases and improved health care coverage, a key issue is Aramark's practice of counting hours separately at each stadium, impacting workers' eligibility for benefits. Workers are asking fans to boycott food and drinks from Aramark, but still enjoy the games and events. Aramark responded, stating they bargained in good faith for months. However, workers remain firm in their fight for fair conditions, and their presence is expected to grow as their shifts begin later today. Key figures, including State Senator Sheriff Street, have joined the picket lines, urging for a resolution that benefits both fans and workers.
Here's a heartwarming story. A pit bull, now named Snooki, was abandoned in July when a man was caught on surveillance video throwing her over a fence at the Humane Society of Atlantic County. This man had previously dumped 3 other dogs in a similar fashion and was later arrested on animal cruelty charges. Snooki, who was found with distinct scarring on her back, has now found a new forever home in Texas. She's enjoying a wonderful life with her new family and even has a sibling to play with in her new backyard. The Humane Society shared a video of her happily playing, showing just how far she's come since that frightening incident. Shelter workers and animal lovers alike are thrilled with this positive outcome for Snooki, who is now thriving in a safe and loving environment. The Humane Society hopes this story brings awareness to the importance of responsible pet ownership and animal welfare.
The annual Delaware River Festival took place Saturday, September 27th, offering family-friendly activities on both sides of the river in Philadelphia and Camden. Running from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Penn's Landing and Wiggins Park, the event featured swan boat paddling, crafts, games, and free ferry rides across the river. Organized by the nonprofit Partnership for the Delaware Estuary, the festival aimed to raise awareness of conservation efforts and promote the river's recreational value. Attendees enjoyed hands-on activities, face painting, and educational exhibits from environmental organizations. There were also visits from animals and birds, adding to the excitement. The Philadelphia Water Department offered its Philly Water Bar, filling reusable bottles with fresh water. Visitors enjoyed free admission to the event, Seaport Museum, though a fee was still required to board the museum's historical ships, the Olympia and Bacuna. Despite the rain or shine setup, the event successfully drew crowds and celebrated the region's environmental efforts.
Spooky season is here, bringing a host of fun fall festivities for everyone. For those looking to enjoy the autumn atmosphere without the scares, a variety of family-friendly events await in Philadelphia. The Morris Arboretum is embracing Halloween with themed activities throughout October, including their 17th annual Scarecrow Design Contest and the New Morris Pumpkin Cottage. Linvilla Orchards presents Pumpkinland, open until early November, featuring pick your own apples, train rides, and over 100 tons of pumpkins. The Fall Foliage Festival in Jim Thorpe runs every weekend from October 5th to October 20th, featuring train rides, crafts, and live music. Additionally, the Downingtown Fall Fest on October 6th promises great food and crafts, while Harvest Fest in Bethlehem invites adults to explore local shops and try special brews on October 12th. Lastly, Peddler's Village will host its Oktoberfest on October 12th and the 13th, filled with food trucks and family activities.
Last week, Mayor Cheryl Parker officially endorsed the proposed 76ers Arena in Center City, moving the controversial project one step closer to becoming a reality. With the mayor's backing, the focus now shifts to City Council, where approval will be crucial for the project to proceed. The proposed arena has sparked significant debate throughout the city, with supporters highlighting the potential economic benefit, including job creation and increased revenue for local businesses. On the other hand, critics have raised concerns about the arena's impact on traffic, displacement, and the character of surrounding neighborhoods. The endorsement from Mayor Parker represents a major milestone in the process, but the project still faces hurdles as it goes before the City Council for further review and discussion. The next steps will determine whether this ambitious plan can successfully navigate the complex political landscape and take shape in the heart of Philadelphia. We have to go to a short break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more stories after this.
We live in a country that incarcerates its own people more than any other nation in the world.
The individual can age out of crime. He or she, 9 times out of 10, is no longer thinking like he or she once thought when they were 18. This is a good time to have a second look for everyone. We have 50 years of data that proves to us emphatically that the old way of doing things no longer works.
Unused prescription opioid pain medicines can spell risk if they're taken by someone they weren't prescribed for, or harm if accidentally taken by a child or a pet. Safely dispose of opioids before they can hurt your family. Find a drug take-back option such as medicine drop-off boxes. If there isn't one available, check the FDA's flush list. If your medicine isn't on the flush list, you can dispose of it in the trash. Get information to keep your family safe.
We ask seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
If you get a phone call, do not talk to the person.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
Just hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call the Senior Medicare Patrol.
If you suspect Medicare fraud, contact the Senior Medicare Patrol in your state.
Medicaid and CHIP offer free or low-cost health coverage for kids and teens. These programs cover doctor's appointments, hospital visits, prescriptions, shots, and more. As parents, we get peace of mind knowing that our children are covered if they are sick or get injured. You may now be eligible for Medicaid too, even if you've applied in the past. Enrollment is always open. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 1-877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Welcome back. Scientists have discovered a new test using origami paper sensors to detect infectious diseases, such as COVID-19, faster and more affordable than current methods. Led by Professor Yang from Cranfield University, the test uses wastewater samples to identify disease biomarkers, allowing results to be read via a phone and camera. This initiative method costs just £1 per use and is both rapid and portable. This breakthrough builds on research from the COVID-19 pandemic and could transform how public health officials track disease outbreaks. Unlike PCR tests, which require lab processing, the origami sensor provides results within 90 minutes, making it more accessible, particularly in resource-limited areas. The test was trialed during the pandemic at quarantine hotels near Heathrow Airport, proving to be as accurate as PCR tests. Further development is underway, hoping to be used to track new virus variants and acrobial resistance.
In a story reminiscent of Homeward Bound, a California family was reunited with their cat, Rain, after losing him over 800 miles away in Yellowstone National Park. Benny and Suzanne, who often took their adventurous cat on camping trips, were devastated when Rain ran off into the trees during their visit to Yellowstone. Despite searching daily, they were forced to leave without him. 2 months later, the couple received a surprising call from an SPCA in Roseville, California. After Rain was found and identified through his microchip, a woman had brought him to the shelter after discovering him wandering. Now back home, the owners are amazed by Rain's incredible journey and are hoping anyone who may have helped him along the way will come forward to shed light on his remarkable 800-mile trek back to California.
Lonely rescue dogs at London's All Dogs Matter shelter were treated to a special photo shoot to help them find forever homes. The photo shoot, featuring older, larger, and less photogenic dogs, aimed to highlight pups often overlooked by adopters. Some of the dogs, like Bobby and Brandy, a bonded pair of Yorkshire Terriers, and Alice, a sweet 2-year-old crossbred, were given the supermodel treatment in the countryside. Wex Photo Video partnered with the shelter to provide secondhand cameras for the shoot, hoping to show that all dogs, regardless of age or appearance, deserve a loving home. A survey found that 71% of young adults admitted that seeing a cute dog online could motivate them to visit a rescue site. All Dogs Matter founder Ira Moss said that this shoot lets us show how much love and joy these overlooked dogs can bring into a home.
A 100-year-old Holocaust survivor, Helena Stefaniak, fulfilled her lifelong dream of reuniting with her sister, Barbara, thanks to AARP's Wish of a Lifetime program. Growing up in war-torn Warsaw during World War II, Helena and Barbara protected each other through the horrors of Nazi-occupied Poland. However, the sisters were separated in 1944 when Helena was taken to a German work camp. After being liberated and searching for years, Helena finally reunited with Barbara in 1947, rekindling their unbreakable bond. Decades later, as Helena approached her 100th birthday, her health began to decline. Her greatest wish was to see Barbara one last time. In 2024, Wish of a Lifetime from AARP made Helena's dream come true, flying her from Montana to New Jersey to reunite with Barbara. Helena expressed immense gratitude, saying, quote, "Thank you from the bottom of my heart," end quote. Their emotional reunion marked a final chapter in their incredible journey of resilience and sisterhood.
Michael Zervos is on track to set a Guinness World Record for visiting every country in the world in the fewest days. But his mission goes far beyond that. Through his journey, dubbed Project Cosmos, Zervos aims to share the happiest moments from people in every country, reminding us of our shared human experience. He has already traveled to 100 countries in less than a year, gathering stories that highlight the beauty of connection. From Arij in Jordan, who learned to ride a bike at 30, to Sam in Bruni, who was gifted hot chocolate by a homeless man she had helped. Zervos captured moments of joy. His brilliant shot videos are shared on social media, where his goal is to spread positivity and unite across the globe. Despite the challenges, Zervos remains on schedule, continuing his whirlwind journey to find happiness in every corner of the world.
At yesterday's game, Baker Mayfield led the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to a 33-16 victory over the Philadelphia Eagles, throwing for 347 yards and 2 touchdowns. The win marked a strong comeback for Baker Mayfield through a rough performance the previous week. As he completed 30 of 47 passes and added a rushing touchdown, Mike Evans, with 8 receptions for 94 yards, became the Buccaneers' all-time scoring leader, surpassing Martin Gramatica. The Buccaneers built an early 24-0 lead, dominating the first half and outgaining the Eagles 287 to 67 yards. Although the Eagles, led by Jalen Hurts, fought back with a 1-yard touchdown pass and a defensive 2-point conversion after Kelly Ringo returned a blocked extra point, they couldn't close the gap. The Buccaneers' win was a rematch of last season's NFC wildcard game, where they had also defeated the Eagles. Well, that just does it about for this episode. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity to host LTV News. Once again, this is Nathan Gray signing off.
As we wrap up today's episode, I want to thank you for tuning in. It's been a great episode for me, and I'm excited for all the new episodes of La Salle TV News. I can't wait to see what this season has in store. For now, this is Mike Adreda signing off. Take care and see you next time.
Thank you.